So the topic of today is COSBOTS. Yeah. Now I don't know anything about COSBOTS. I'm not an artist. I don't do anything that deals with music. So since you guys are familiar with music and all of that, including what's our COSBOTS, we ragalang va se my dear guy. That to begin thinking I get my dear COSBOTS. Yeah. So like I said, the introduction. We have a very special guest today. Kare I guess I'm introducing. I have flow. I introduce What's good, bruh?
I'm okay. Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is Buti on the track. Music producer, sound engineer, composer, all that. So that's Buti on the track for you.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think it's really dope to have him on for this episode. I was saying it before we started recording. Buti has placements with South African artists. So he has both the experience, especially as a producer, because, I mean, you can't go on stage and perform. Like, your bag is either getting paid for the placement or the royalties behind the placement.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting to have someone like you on where you know both sides.
Yes, sir.
And we can compare with, it's Samro, right?
Yeah,
Samro and COSBOTS
Yeah.
to see like how we can get to a better place in terms of what's going on with COSBOTS, you know?
Yeah.
For sure. So I guess I can just start off with talking about like, how do you guys feel about COSBOTS?
Okay.
Be gentle.
We have to be very gentle. Yeah. My main issue with COSBOTS is I feel like a lack of information specifically for artists and creatives. You know? I don't think that they're doing enough to educate and empower, especially the creatives coming up.
Yeah.
You know, because, bro, I'm pretty sure even established artists don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
In terms of royalties, copyright. Now we've also got streaming, you know, and radio and stuff. And Ghana, we are also in a new era of music. Before, CDs were is a royalty that you can earn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You sell a CD, you make some money.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's pretty much, it's straightforward, I guess.
Yeah.
And I feel like with CDs, it was much easier to know how much everyone is gonna get, you know?
Exactly.
Because the CD is, let's say it's $100, I get.
Yeah.
So you know from that $100, the producers are getting this percentage.
Yeah.
Me as the artist, I'm getting this percentage. And if I was on a label, the label will be getting this percentage. And the price is fixed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we all know the price of the CD.
Yeah.
So right now, we don't know the price of a spin. You know? How much
Per spin.
Yeah. You know, I feel like that information isn't out there for us.
For sure.
I'm not really doubt before I got to like a conversation and like let's have a conversation Billy Rona ba re sa itseng gore COSBOTS king we ragalang and all of that. COSBOTS we emelating the royalty king and all of that one shot. Yeah. Because
sure.
now I'm not into music like that. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure someone else out there wants to know too.
Okay.
Absolutely. COSBOTS is the Copyright Society of Botswana, right? It's traditionally known as a CMO, Collective Management Organization.
Yeah.
So this is different from a PRO, a Performing Rights Organization, where PRO would be collecting the performance royalties.
Yeah.
And the difference is that with a CMO, they'll be collecting the mechanical royalties and the performance royalties. Performance royalties, it's like how it sounds when it's being played. I think is a great way to just sum it up. So when it's being played on radio, being played at shows, being played at the mall, just your song being played. Whereas mechanical royalties are when it's being repurposed, redistributed, resold.
Yeah.
Those are the mechanical royalties. So a CD would be the mechanical royalty, performances, and it being played in the store, particularly also for monetary use. So of course, the business model of a restaurant is that there's nice music. So if they're playing your music, they're leveraging that monetarily. So as the artist, it's important for you to get compensated because your work is valuable to them. So that should sum up COSBOTS. And the way they make money is that they have licenses. So a show or an event or a restaurant will have to buy a license, right? And then once they buy the license, they also have to distribute the royalties to the right owners. So the artists in question who the copyright is being used for, right? So
Not just the artists too. Everyone pretty much involved in the process of
Everyone
the
involved.
So get a share.
Yeah.
So I think that should sum it up. Is there anything that I left off in terms of that?
I think you said it all.
Mm-hmm.
But the bigger question now is all that happening?
Mm-hmm.
All that you said.
It's a good question.
Does COSBOTS do that?
What they claim to do.
do they leave it to that? You know,
Because not any other artist that I know out there is complaining about COSBOTS. So it's yeah.
So
I should also mention that it's not for profit. So it's not a government parastatal, but it is funded by SEPA, if I'm not mistaken. SEPA is also its regulator. So it's not that the whole idea is not that trying to get here for a bag.
yes,
You know, I think
they
that's
aren't
also clear.
here to turn over a profit.
Yeah,
They're here
the
to
mission
manage.
is really to enforce those things of copyright for artists. That's the whole thing.
I have several questions also because I want to know, like, for example, DJs pay a license to COSBOTS as well to be able to play music, right?
Yeah.
I want to know who is enforcing that.
Mm-hmm.
Who is at every single club? Mind you, Ghana, it's not just clubs. There's venues across the whole country.
Yeah.
And DJs play across this whole country. Are you telling me that COSBOTS has a representative in every location to make sure that every DJ that's playing has paid the license?
Nah. I don't think so.
I doubt.
I doubt it.
I doubt.
Yeah.
Considering the fact that gaps alone, do you think you can have people all over CBD to make sure that how many clubs do you have in CBD?
And restaurants, like
And
clubs and
Ghana is not
restaurants
only
that all
CBD.
play
It's
music.
not only clubs. Yeah.
And the NFC4 decides to just get a turntable and a rock.
Yeah.
And rock.
How is that being monitored?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my, earlier we were saying, and which is what I think would be easier to enforce, is that the venues
Itself.
the venue itself is the one that needs to pay
Yeah.
the license.
Yeah.
That's a much more simple thing to monitor instead of the 10 DJs that play at that venue
For
the
sure.
whole time. I feel like that license should be paid by the venue. The venue is the one that needs music. The venue is the one that calls DJ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if it's not a DJ, there's music playing, and unless that music is coming from a radio station, and when I say radio station, RB1, RB2, like that radio station, not, I don't know if there's any, super silent, like independent radio stations. I don't know, bro.
Nah. We don't have.
The reason I say that is because earlier in SA there's about 500 stations.
Yeah.
Over 500 stations.
Including community radio stations.
You know what I mean? And in Bots we have 5.
Yeah.
And the other 2 are one radio station.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
RB1 and
RB1
one
and
and
2.
the same thing.
So I guess what I want to know also, for example, how Samro breaks down costs, right? When Samro pays you, and maybe you can clarify, this song, this many spins, this radio station,
Exactly.
what.
Yeah.
And from my experience, COSBOTS just pays you.
Yeah.
You only see the money. You don't know how you got to a 7 puller. You don't know that. So let me chip in there.
For sure.
With Samro, with the artists that I've worked with, your Questas, your Touchlines, what they do before the song drops, the Samro form itself, it has all the information. I'll show you. I have one in my phone here.
I'll put it on the screen.
You put it on the screen. That's dope. That's dope.
For
So
sure.
before the actual drop, they make sure that you sign that, you put your ID there, the
I think
percentages.
Sifa has a question.
Okay.
What is SAMRO?
South African Music Rights Organization.
Oh, so it's the COSBOTS
It's
of
the COSBOTS of
Botswana.
SA.
Okay, I bet.
I think it's even
Of SA.
Southern African, not just South African.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you continue.
So yeah, before the actual drop, they make sure that you agree, and whatever percentage that we agree on is there.
Mm.
So like for me, every song that I produce, automatically I get 50% off that. Automatically, unless maybe Questa say, yo, I have my own producer. So this song that we are working on, I would like my producer to maybe co-produce.
Mhm.
So it's up to you now as Buti on the track. How many percentage are you gonna give Magwa, for example?
Mhm.
Like, no, I'll take 35. It's okay. Then he can get,
The
you know,
remainder.
and then the other 50%. If you feature like 10 artists there, you guys are going to share that 50%. You understand? So that's why it's more clear and easy to understand with Samro.
Mhm.
And then I can sign that form, and then they can email to Samro email to me to verify. Like, yo, we received your song here. So I just wait for like 2 weeks, then I get my money.
And also, I feel like that's so much more
far.
transparent.
Bro, like it's so
We are
like
so far from
Bro.
that.
Very, very
We are
transparent.
so far from that. Also, for example, Botswana. I mean, me and any other artist.
Yeah.
Now, if I want to drop, I just drop. You understand?
Yeah. You just, bro, if you
If
decide
I
to
want
drop
to
today,
decide to drop today, I just drop.
yeah.
yeah.
And then now, I remember at first, Ghana, they used to make this process so long.
Mm.
First, you have to print the CD.
Dog, don't get me
They
started.
still do.
Yeah, don't
Why
get me
are we
started.
submitting Kadi CD?
Kadi CD.
Bruh, like,
in 2025?
Yeah. It's so
Man,
crazy.
man.
Why?
Dog.
Submit like a CD now.
CD. You have to go and
Let me
print.
tell you what you have to do first.
Yeah.
Pili wa si pada. You go with the... No. I'm lying. First, you make the CD. You go and get with a cover. If you come with
just the
just the CD, like in the
send you
thing,
back.
here, like they send you back. It has to be printed both sides. Got an artist, it's got a song, artist name, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Wow, no printer CD. Then you go and you most likely wait in a line behind somebody. Then you have to register that song, right? So they're gonna write it down, whatever. Then they give you a hologram, a sticker, or one of those shiny stickers, those silver ones.
CD, yeah.
Then you have to take that hologram, stick it on the CD. Then you take that CD to COSBOTS.
My God.
Oh my goodness.
So I see papela wa COSBOTS.
Obo wa COSBOTS.
Yeah.
Tota wa go printer CD, obo wa sipa, obo wa COSBOTS. Like, bro, before
Why?
I'm like, why? That time, Ghana, if you want your song to play on radio, I don't know how other guys do it, but now, I just email, I just send to the radio. You know what I mean? And it's also just so funny to me that we can put out music like that. You can put it out on radio and it can start playing before it's registered, right?
Yeah.
And luckily, they do, what do you call it? They back pay, right? Like, but now the problem is, COSBOTS only does back pay for 2 years, whereas Samro can go
Goes
back
all the way.
all the way. And you know what I also like about Samro is that it's registered. You're not guessing where your song is, where the money is coming from, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was told that there's a society in Botswana, or I don't know what to call it, but a company, a business that actually tracks plays. Whose song is playing, how many times at which radio station and blah, blah, blah.
If you do have money on a company, I think.
I forget. And then I asked, where is it?
Where is it?
Ikai.
Just to chip in there again. Just to chip in SA, they have something that is called a radio monitor, where you can just log in and check how many
Streams you have.
you know,
Oh, yeah.
radio airplays, whatever.
That's how it's supposed to be,
You
guys.
understand? You don't
Just-
have to run around and guess, or you have 50,000 streams. You know, you
On
just
radio.
check and say, okay, I have this.
Mm.
You get your money.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's where we're
and
supposed
also-
to be at.
Like, do you guys expect me to go to Yarona and say, yo, okay, I need to audit the playlist.
Bruh.
I need to know how many times my song has played. Then I have to go do that at Gabs,
God.
Yeah.
at Duma, at RB2 and RB1.
But when you have something like the radio monitor,
they do
you
that
don't
for
have
you.
to struggle to get that information.
Yeah.
Understand?
Facts.
You know, and like,
And even beyond, just monitoring in general, like even when your music's playing in choppies,
yes.
how do we know? You know what I'm saying? Like we just don't know when it's playing in Deja Vu.
Okay.
Like how do they know?
How do you even know that?
Yeah.
Bro,
Again,
how
when-
many times, like Lenna, I remember I got the shock of my life. It's an I'm on Studio 88. That I'm hearing fade again, fade again, fade again, fade again. What?
with the house now mixing all that?
Yeah, I'm like,
End up in a house.
Also, this monitoring thing, it doesn't seem like it's something difficult to do, dog. Like, imagine monitoring a song, how many times your song is played on Yarn FM. Do you think they're doing it on purpose
Yes.
to pocket up? I didn't finish the yes.
He knows where you're headed.
You feel me? Because it's like, dog, Spotify can monitor the amount of times I played Ghana song. It doesn't seem difficult to
sure.
do.
You know what the other thing is, bro? Kinda the guys who make the show. What are you? You have to write down which songs are gonna be playing. You know what I mean? So I'm
the
not sure how.
compilers?
Go to the music compiler.
Yes.
Makes playlists. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
They curate the music that's going to play on radio.
Maybe for the entire week.
Yes. So it's there. It's there. It's
That's
there.
the only proof you need.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's just that we need, as artists, because every artist can't go and to Yarona and say,
Yo, I need my.
I'm requesting, I need to know how many times my song has played this year.
Dog, it's
You
also
know?
super tiresome.
Yeah.
And it doesn't allow people to do the necessary process. You just rather drop. And either way, the idea, and we'll get into it, but the idea is like you're gonna get 5 pula. So is it worth it for you? I forget how much it is to print a CD.
Bro, it's over
Right.
$20 now.
Yeah.
Because
Nah,
we
it's
don't
20
use-
bucks.
Yeah.
One CD.
Bro.
Gents, are you serious?
I'm telling
20
you, bro,
bucks now.
I printed a bunch when I
Uh-huh.
found out that COSBOTS is cutting the check.
So, dog, that's crazy. Anyway,
But
so-
again, if you don't have that tool that monitors and lets you know how many streams you have, again, let's say you are signed.
Mhm.
You are a signed artist now. Ghana, when you are signed, when you don't know nothing, you only see what the money. How are you gonna ask? Maybe you are signed to Sony or yo, why are you sending me 20K?
Mm.
You understand?
For
So,
sure.
but if you are an artist in SA, you have this tool. What you can do is what? Go through the thing. And then you say, okay, 20K, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that tool, it means what? The artist is going to likely be robbed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Also, like, we were just discovering now that COSBOTS started in 2011.
2011.
Bro,
Damn.
2011. That's when it started, November 2011.
Wait. So you want to tell me that from 1965
Yes, sir. Till 2011.
till 2011,
We've just been making
music
music.
regulate.
and niggas were blowing up Kabuma 2004.
Bro,
Yeah.
Hey,
Brenda
hard.
Fassie has been earning royalties.
since
Yeah.
Here it's saying 2008.
Uh-huh.
I was on the side
Copyright
that said
Society of
2011.
Botswana is a collective management organization registered in 2008.
Registered. Maybe
Registered.
they started functioning in 2011.
2011. Yeah.
Uh,
Or maybe getting that actual license.
Yeah.
Yeah, so na go pa go botsa gore ka nte COSBOTS me yone e duela di artist yang e lebileng gape.
Hey.
Yeah.
That is actually the main question that we all really want to know.
I'm a bit ka nte COSBOTS e focus mo music in here.
Hey.
Not
You
really.
can-
Not really. Like, honestly, like syncing licenses.
Yeah.
Let's
Double
say
TV.
for me, like I'm a
TV.
music
Oh, yeah.
producer, right? I also make scoring for like soapies, movies, and all that.
Yeah.
They also collect for me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
So a lot of guys, they don't know much about that side of the music business side. Maybe we should touch on that as well. Hore, understand the music business side. Dog. Right now, if I get into the studio with this guy, we make a dope song. We should agree first. Or yo, this is our song.
How are we doing
How are
this?
we doing it? And you know, how we go about the splits.
Yeah.
I'm 100% sure 98% of local artists,
And
they've
doing
never
splits.
seen a split sheet
Split never.
with their own
bruh.
eyes.
Nah, that's fact.
You understand?
Yeah.
They don't know. It's a fact that is out there.
No,
Yeah.
fact.
You understand?
Facts.
Yeah.
So if you don't know this side of the music, my guy,
Yeah.
you can't make money off music.
Can
Especially
I
you
also
a producer.
tell you something?
You can't.
Like there's a little hack that's also now that in this COSBOT space that if you like it's not addressed, man. As soon as you write somebody else's name on the split sheet, now you have to come with the ID and a letter that says that you did the song
And the affidavit.
and the affidavit. Oh my god!
Let me show you guys. Let me show you.
crazy.
I have a sample spill sheet here.
Yeah.
It's for my song with Touchline and Questa and Ginger Trio. It's called Movie Again. This form, what happens is my names, my percentages, my ID, my signature. They only send this to me to put what? My signature. And then I send back to them. Then immediately I get an email notification where we received. Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be.
Not where I now. You know my niggas, you have to understand.
Like you have to beg Horio and I get that signature. Ranyana.
Hey.
Bro,
That's crazy.
Why?
Like,
What if I featured a guy on Nagoma like a Mogebs? I get a guy to feature someone, it's nothing. I do my little thing, I send it to you.
Yeah.
You do your thing, you send it back, we're done.
yeah.
But now I then need I need a copy of your ID. I need a letter, a certified copy of your
copy
ID.
a certified
Somehow
bill.
it has to come from Mahu.
Yeah.
And then I need a letter from you saying that you're on the song is Vare.
It's Varikin.
Kinna.
Like, bro.
And people don't know this, man. Like,
And if you don't come with me, you gotta put the affidavit in there.
In there. Now there's an affidavit. Bro, and if there's a contract between you all, you have to attach the contract. Mind you, you have to print these things physically. So
and that's more guap.
oh my goodness.
Even just the travel expense, like,
Bro.
it's a lot
it's a lot.
just to get $5.
Then they're gonna
send
say
at the end of the year.
Bro.
And my question again is, why is COSBOTS not paying people after every month? Why is it
Yeah.
like
after 6 months.
At
not
least-
even 2, dog?
Yeah.
Why?
Or at least quarterly.
Yeah, no,
You know what I'm
they're
saying?
hitting twice a year. So it's,
Yeah. So now if I need my money right now, I can check okay, I can actually get this amount. I just
And
request
have
Just
a-
request it. Can I get my money?
Immediately they say because now it's an international transaction, you have to wait for like 2 days.
Oh, mind you, you still have to be registered. You know, when you register COSBOTS, before they even give you the guap, you have to be registered for 6 months.
You have to be you have to be a
For 6 months. Or not for 6 months.
Wait, let's say
Hey.
Then you have to wait 6
months.
months. Yo, my bad.
Sorry.
Before you can get paid.
to be a
Mind you,
member.
How can register like about March, June, and then that 6 months elapses in the middle of the year? Just
You are
wait till
doomed.
December.
You have to wait.
What's it last name?
How drop our no, this is village boy, whatever. I want to drop music. COSBOTS ke batla go register. Yeah, you're gonna find niggas there, but register, but you have to wait for like
6 months.
months.
Why?
to be an actual member.
Yeah, you are not a member.
You are not a member.
After 6 months, you are
Whatever
a member.
happens with your music in the 6 months,
Why, Melon? Why should you wait 6 months?
bro.
That is the question we all want to know. Why is it that I'm registering right now, but I'm not a member until it's been 6 months?
But in the 6 months, you're going to receive countless messages that you don't need.
From COSBOTS.
Yeah.
Hey, dog, and I still get them, dog.
Come meeting, what? I'm not a member. Why am I getting a bunch of texts from you guys?
Bruh.
Where can you cash $4?
Exactly.
Not even orange.
payment for the COSBOTS artist. Yeah.
The mic.
So, now I've been I have a friend, and I don't know, everybody's giving me different answers. I know about Poso money. So they can send you Poso money.
So Poso money is like orange money or something.
I don't know. So.
You go to the post office to get it. That's all I know. I'm going to remember Poso money about $4. So I'm like, what does that mean? First of all, does that mean Poso cash $4?
Ke pagamela 7.
Ke pagamela $7.
That's what they are saying.
And after the printing, after those other travel expenses, it's not
All of
worth
that.
it.
And even, bro, you made the beat, the time you took recording, electricity,
It's
like
sad.
the cost is
It's too much.
is too much. And then they go give you $5, $4. A friend of mine, they sent her 2,000, they got e-wallet.
Yeah.
And I was like,
You want to tell my COSBOTS?
That's the question. What's in that man?
what's in that,
Like
man?
to go office in your lot of wavy boy.
Hey.
I give him a nail.
Schemers. You are Hey. That is the actual question. What not equality?
Nah, bruh.
You understand?
Yeah.
So now, okay, we are discussing all this, but now I think we should get to Hori. What should be done?
Yeah, I was gonna say just efficiency wise, like even just scale, because also as much as it's non-profit, they use money from the royalties and the licenses to fund themselves, along with, of course, government intervention. But in terms of just scale, because right now, Botswana, you know, and you're making money in SA technically. So it's like if someone wanted to, like the best producer in SA wanted to work with Botswana, there's no further incentive for them because they're not going to know how much they should get paid and all these other expenses. So it doesn't even, it's a disincentive to work with Botswana in a sense. So I think just making it more efficient, because right now you don't have to go to Sambro, right? The cost would be wild, you know? And even for like Bo Nasty C, like they'll be working with like international artists. Imagine if Bo J5 had to travel to Bots, to SA, just to collect their own money.
That is
why.
Yeah, that is why it's even difficult for me as a producer locally to say I sell. I can't sell beats. Right now, if I can ask you a question, do you think there's any artist local who can pay me 3K for a beat?
Nah.
They can.
Able to.
But doesn't make sense.
But it doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense
doesn't
at all.
Trust
You
me,
understand?
Yeah.
I've sold beats for all different amounts. And now I notice, like, sometimes with creative work, or maybe most of the time, you charge the client. You're not charging your charge.
Exactly.
There's no standard charge, and you can't. You charge the client. So if Orange comes to me and says, we want a beat for something, I can just say 50,000. You know what I mean? But if the homie wants to record a song at the crib, he wants a beat.
I can't even charge you. Like, all these records I'm making right now, I can't.
Honestly.
I'm the one who hit niggas up like, yo, come, let's work.
Let's work.
Oh, I see you on TikTok or no. You have a potential.
Yeah.
What I gotta know and check it out.
For sure.
Let's
doesn't
see
even
what
make
we
sense.
can. Yeah. Come on.
So like, just like the scale, it hinders the growth of, you know, just how big the industry can get, because like even if local artists are getting both 5 pula, like, you know what, one of the biggest producers in SA will be like, dog, it's okay, bro.
Yeah.
Like let's not even register.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because like, it costs more to register the music than what you're gonna get.
Yeah, and a lot of artists and bots have specifically not signed, but gone to Samro to register their stuff because of the opportunity to make more money. Even if the traction isn't the same, it's probably more than $5. And the process is easier. You're getting emails, it's digital. It's just a better experience.
You know where your songs are being played, how much each stream is making you, all that stuff.
You'll know you're whack. Kind of maybe people are getting paid because they're whack, but they don't know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But just set up lets you know what
I have a question. How about our bots radios are playing a lot of South African music.
Yes.
So that's I want to understand, is Nasty C signed to COSBOTS? How does he get paid?
Samro collects royalties for Nasty C.
Samro is the bridge now.
Yes. They collect royalties for him everywhere in Southern Africa.
Plus, he's signed to a major label. So obviously they do what? They collect his...
they collect and pay him.
So for sure, for Nasty C, it's probably tracked well.
That's a good question though, because it's like, how would they collect? I mean, to be fair, let me just say a story. Like in terms of just the efficiency and the collections, I had a friend who worked at Shoppies, right? And he was like a marketing guy. So then apparently COSBOTS came, and of course this is alleged, don't come at me.
Yeah.
But apparently they came trying to collect based off of how many local songs they played. And they were like, we don't know. Like, we don't know how many songs we played of Blanco or ATI or whatever.
We don't even keep record of that.
So then they were just at like a standstill where it's like, we need to collect, but we don't know how much to collect. And then they just said, okay, let's just give you 300,000. Let's just give them 300,000. And then they did.
They did because they don't have the records.
Yeah, and then COSBOTS just went about that day, right? Of course, all alleged. Maybe it was capped.
Allegedly.
Right?
Allegedly.
I'd imagine that's the general process. I mean, of course, like we can invite a COSBOTS person if you're watching, anyone who can represent, just to let us know, okay, if Deja Vu's playing Blanco's song 10 times, how do you know?
How do you know?
Just how do you not even asking how much? How do you even know?
Now, the thing with venues is they're supposed to pay a blanket license that's supposed to cover a year of playing music.
Really?
So it's supposed to be in the hundreds of thousands. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Every single restaurant, club, any place that plays music is what they supposed to pay a blanket license.
Yeah.
It's a blanket license because it covers the whole year.
Yeah.
You pay one big cost one time. They don't pay monthly or no staggered payments or nothing like that. That's how it's supposed to work. You know what I mean? So the fact that these people aren't even paying up front is already the problem.
Yeah.
Everyone has to pay at the beginning of the year or at the end of the year for the next year. That's
Next
how it should
financial
be.
year, yeah.
Exactly.
Crazy.
You know?
Now, my guy, I would advise our local artists because these guys are talented.
Yeah.
Way too talented, but you can't see them nowhere. They're not getting booked. Their songs are rotating on radio, but they're not making money. You understand? You have niggas, Belangor, they have the actual hormone, talent, jackalas. Do you know how easy it is to get a publisher? Niggas don't know.
I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, because it's not like, I don't blame you because we don't have people who teach us these things. To get a publisher, you don't even struggle. You don't. You just got to get your music. There are people that are called A&Rs. Artist and repertoire. Do we have those in bots?
There's no
Artist and what?
Repertoire. Those people in football, football terms. We should be having those people, but okay, Jakalas, let me try, get him a deal, Sony. Let me try to make sure Rospanale Usmamani, whatever. Those are A&Rs. You need that. No, I'm an independent rapper. Well, yeah, it's dope, but you need publishing, dog.
Yeah.
You need.
And
niggas by long blower, even in SA, Baba blower like Bonus DC. They're making a lot of money because they have a backing. Yeah.
Facts.
And we don't have that backing.
We don't have that backing. We don't have the infrastructure to even start doing moves like that. You know, it. I don't know if we were talking about it on the pod, but it was like, kinda in States, for example, it's everything is worth it. Registering the song, or not necessarily even in States, even in SA, it's worth it to register the song. It's worth it to make the effort to do all this stuff because it's money. You know what I mean? In bots, it's a gamble. It costs you more to register the music than what the music is gonna pay just to register. You know what I mean? Then before you even get any type of royalties, you're gonna wait 6 months before you know that you're a member of the thing. And then on top of that, when they do start paying you, they're not gonna explain to you where this money is coming from. You don't know whether your song was played on Duma, on Gabs.
You don't have that.
You don't have that. And then my whole question is, I have a funny enough a piano song. It went #1 in Namibia on some radio station.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
shout out.
I didn't get no guap. And I'm like, why?
But you have
You're
a case
supposed
there.
to, you know what I'm
You
saying?
can go to COSBOTS and say, yo, I've
My
been
song
chatting
is
for
there.
a whole month.
Yeah,
So I need you to like pay me.
Pay me.
for sure.
Because when you can't go to
Namibia.
Namibia, what, and say, hey,
This is my song.
can't.
You guys have been playing
hey,
it.
when I get that putting it out there, or we have #1 song for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So who
Yeah.
should be getting all that information? Keep on the same guys, around.
For sure.
So the problem, I think, again, it starts with like our government. They need to support the creatives. Moranding la go bua ka moranding go tena talent ba bua ka mabelo athletics go no, we should start athletics young age. You understand?
Yeah, but
Dog, in SA there is a whole flat e leng gore mo teng go tetse di studio da. It's downtown studios. Ke tsa government. You come, you are a rapper, you pay boma 150 per an hour.
That's nice.
There is a whole engineer there.
I've recorded at, funny enough, at the
downtown.
SABC studios.
At the SAB, yeah. You have that.
There's an entire college in the SABC. I don't know if you know about the Academy of Sound Engineering, ASC. It's in
the
SABC studio.
Yeah.
Bro, the first time I used Pro Tools, it was there. First time I made a beat on Pro Tools and recorded myself, it was there. I mean, not the first time ever that I recorded myself, but the first time in that setting. And then, my nigga, they have multiple real studios. When I say real studios, I have a setup. It's perfect. We can make music anytime.
But he's talking about
bro,
a whole different.
Like one of my boys was not just that. Where I can go. Reverb.
Yeah.
Reverb is basically when I clap, that echo.
Yeah, I know a reverb.
You know what it is. You can go and get a unit. It's called hardware reverb.
It's hardware.
So most of the
now.
Exactly.
It's not
most of
PC.
And those are not
reverb-
cheap.
Exactly.
They are not cheap, bro.
Even
I'm talking about digital design.
You can get an auto-tune hardware.
The real, bro. Or a compressor. There's
every little
the plugins that guys have on their PCs. Those guys have it in hardware for real.
But basically emulators.
For real.
Yeah, not emulators. There's a time my boy had a project. He was supposed to do like Foley for an ad. So there's a lady walking. So you have to make like the.
You have to record that.
You record that. So we were doing that project in the in the SABC studios, and the place where it was, there's not even a single window. Bro, we went in there. The sun was out. We are in that studio. We're thinking it's just
probably
Can't it's like 2 a.m. my nigga. You don't see the sun. Correct. There's no space to see the sun. It's just aircon. That's it. And it's closed. And then the booth is a real booth. You open, you go inside there.
Other side.
It's a real
And there's
booth.
a big ass glass.
Big ass glass like this. We are watching each other through the thing like this. I
Now
can tell
that's
you.
empowering creatives as a government.
Come on,
Ansar.
Let me tell you what the studio at BTV is like.
My
It
God.
would have been best studio like that.
Funny enough, I've been to BTV recently, and I like Hagetsana. Hagetsana Mokhraning, her receptioning. There's a sign airing, beware of falling ceiling.
My God.
They
even warn you.
got a sign there, beware of falling ceiling. Can't level on a ceiling, I think it'll depend. And I go, wow, why kiwi? Come
on, guys, where are we going?
Got just a couple months back. It's like, nah, bro.
This is not my nigga. Now I was there to do, I think I was on, who is it? Mdu's show. Eh? We were there. Blah, blah, blah. Then I'm like, I get it, you're not on radio, on air the whole time. So I'm like, let me go out and just, just see this whole talk. I get it. We always hear what a BTV has the best.
Yes.
What such, man.
I don't know if you know Genelec, the brand of monitors there. They had a huge one, about my 8-9 inches on. I'm talking about a studio monitor. It was there to keep the door open. Bro. So I'm like, this thing is worth thousands.
For real.
It's on the floor to keep the... Come on.
Yeah.
So I walked into that studio, right?
Yeah.
Then I'm, as I walk in, I clap my hands. I'm like, dog, it's dead. Like, there's no reverb. It's perfect. They have a big-ass 88 key grand piano there in the corner, and that's it.
Yeah.
Then it's a storeroom, because it's like pretty much, I'm saying, in that studio, bro, they've just got stuff. Yeah, no. Like chairs, tables, just
Things they
random.
don't need.
Bro. And then in that studio, there's a mini studio. You open the one booth, my nigga. There's a place where you can put your laptop, monitors, and then you can sit here. There's a little spot where you can like basically a one-man type of studio. Yeah.
Is it a one-man?
Nobody's using that. There's even a studio next to the radio studio. Bro, when you close that door, sound... You'll see the nigga in the next room doing his radio show. You can't hear jack. Nothing. Bro, perfect for recording music. Then I'm like, why? You see now.
Yeah, you can continue.
Rams to send me that.
Yeah. No,
Bro.
I'll send you this so that you see.
What's that? Let me peep.
Just a clip of
the clip of what we're
inside
talking about.
BTV.
This is BTV.
No,
Bro.
that's not BTV.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Where's this?
That's in the essay.
Oh yeah, this is the essay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So in at BTV, my G.
Shout out BTV.
Nah,
I
shout out.
won't lie,
BTV is sweet. They're gonna go another police thing. That's cara leva.
Yeah, man.
Let's be real. Blind.
Yeah.
And the resources are there. Even the spaces there, the things are there, but no one is using them. And you, as a local artist, there's no way you can take advantage of those things.
Nah, bro.
But I think the problem is with the management.
Yeah, I wanted to get to it, which is just something which I think should be talked about, which is corruption. Like, this is my opinion.
Yeah.
But I think they're corrupt.
I agree. I do think that for COSBOTS, or for things to be the way they are now, there's a lot of corruption. And also, that corruption exists because of a lack of information. Because if the information was there, where the streams are coming from, where your song was being played, blah, 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 it would be hard to hide the money. You know
But
what
again,
I mean?
if I can tell you one thing regarding this, there's definitely a budget each and every financial year for somebody to go and teach artists about whatever. Maybe this information or what's going on, but somebody doesn't do that.
Exactly.
But the money is
And they get the tender.
that I can assure you for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, even royalties-wise, I saw, and I think it's the Botswana Gazette in 2017, they said something about how I think they kept 3 million Pula worth of royalties, but it wasn't disclosed why. They just kept it, At the same time, at the time,
Kept.
just kept it.
For what?
No one knows. Like, Like, and also it was like in 2017,
Why is it
which
boys?
I think is still the case. I just couldn't find the
The
actual info. But at the time, the CEO was getting paid 107,000 a
Monthly.
month.
Just to
Right.
sit in the office.
I'm not gonna say that, but either way, that nigga getting paid a lot. Like,
Yeah.
and I think it's still the case. I just couldn't find it. I just remember
Yeah.
seeing someone talk about it because I think the current CEO at ATI's funeral was saying he got paid like 100 bands or something
Yeah.
like that. You know, so they were
Who
like,
got paid 100 bands? ATI.
ATI.
For his
Yeah.
music.
yeah,
For this year.
One thing I can
don't-
tell you
I don't
about
know what
ATI,
Mm.
he was never broke.
yeah,
ATI had a lot of money.
And it was
Even his
all
last days,
music.
we were making music
Mm.
with him,
Mm.
and that guy was making a lot of money.
And it was
Out
all
of what?
music money.
Out of royalties or performances or what?
Everything.
Everything.
Both.
yeah.
I think he was the most booked artist locally.
Yeah.
Never mind just the
No, more
most
guy do
booked.
me more.
Yeah.
Or the
Yeah.
most booked, most loved. Okra.
Mm.
Most paid. That's what I think too.
Mm.
Honestly. Because also, unlike guys like me and whoever else has to do side hustles for their, you know, just to live.
Yeah.
He didn't do that.
He was living off of music.
Music,
Yeah. Like,
hella.
yeah.
And I think he's the
My nigga.
only artist who does that.
Bro, that guy could do gigs for a week and buy a car at the end of the week.
Ababo idea.
Abba
the same
idea.
way. And
Yeah.
shout out to Tito for like letting me work with ATI. You can't work with ATI just like that.
It's tough.
You can't.
I mean, it's, you know, it's funny.
What do you mean you can't? Go palanya le gore o berekele ATI hela.
He's somebody who longore obata perfection, and he's somebody who longore. Kana it's not every producer longore. Wanana, you can send him just a vocal or make a beat out of this. He would do that. He'll say, "Yo, I have an idea. Let me record and then go. And then when I come back, maybe after 2 hours, you have
A beat.
something." So it's not easy to work. So he needs somebody who he's actually a producer. He was a producer himself.
Yeah.
Kana we confuse these things. I want my bass line to go like din 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 din. You are producing.
Oh yeah.
DJ Khaled,
Yeah,
he
that's
doesn't
why-
know how
yeah.
to even switch on FL Studio.
Oh, for real.
But he's a producer.
He's a producer.
You
Yeah.
understand? He can't even open a post. He can't. But he gets what? A percentage.
Yeah.
He came up with the idea.
With the idea. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and all of this, mind you, is intellectual property.
Yes.
You know, it's your idea. Even
Yeah.
if you said, hey, I think the kick could have been
Yeah.
Like
distorted.
this.
And I think
Yeah.
that's one thing that people take light on bots. One intellectual property, especially with creative stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in a situation now where somebody took my logo.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know what I
saw
mean?
that.
And I think they were just expecting it to like blow over, like, because we do this all the time. We take people's logos all the time.
You understand?
You know what I mean? So,
But you have you have a case, another case. You have a case there.
you know what I mean?
Because
Yeah.
already you had sent to the client before.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then it miraculously looks the same.
You understand?
You
I
know?
sent to the guy who was supposed to send to the client. The guy in between me and the client
Yeah.
did something.
I want that trick.
I want that trick. Then the client got a version of something that I created.
That's why I went back to school to study law, dog.
Mm.
Hey, I wanted to know about this intellectual property law and all that. What motivated me was at some point in time in my career, I was signed to a major label in SA. I can't disclose their name because they did me bad, dog.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
understand?
Mm.
So right now I'm trying to work around my issue because I still believe that I'm owed a lot of money, dog.
Mm.
You understand?
Mm.
With intellectual property, it doesn't matter what I'm signed to you. It's just salang I made that.
I made it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You understand? So that label, what they did, they were like scouting for niggas who are like good.
Mm.
Hey, then they give you a call, yo, bro, we want to sign you, be on the next flight.
Mm.
The first time ever I hopped on a flight was because of my music.
Mm.
That's
Flew-
dope.
Crazy.
Yeah, flew to Joburg, met the dude. He didn't beat around the bush. We want to sign you. Lucky enough, there was another producer there. He told me, before I sign in, he said, dog, delay this. Don't sign anything.
Mm.
Don't sign anything. I was like, but you work here.
Mm.
In my mind, I'm like, Lord, like the
Oraya.
Yeah.
But later, Laite was actually saving me.
Mm.
Hey,
Mm.
there is something that is called a deed of assignment. still within the contract it's a music. So that deed of assignment, it's a mini contract that says, yo, Buti on the track, you working with this guy, and then in whatever you're doing, you get 50%, 30, whatever. There they were clear, fine. Now the real trick comes here. They pay you a salary. 20,000 salary. When I'm excited, or no, it's 20K.
Regardless of how much work you do.
Put in.
It's I'm not saying that this is the people, but it's giving ambitious.
Giving ambitious.
It's giving ambitious.
So what
That's what they were
so
doing.
what they did is they'll give you an apartment with studio equipment and everything. You are a slave, but how you never get out of the house. You get KFC delivered to you. You get everything you need. You understand?
And at that time, you're feeling like,
hey, you're feeling good.
You are the guy.
I heard that's what DJ Mapurisa does. Like the artist studio and
and the thing is, he's got a link to Sony and I don't know if it's Sony and Universal, but he takes the song. Maybe you know what the thing is? If I'm Pori, I've got you in the crib. You make a bang and what is a bang? I'm gonna ask you how
because
much.
Already I know.
Hey, how much do you want for this song?
With Pori, I think it's now I don't mind because all the niggas by Pori Wabata, or whatever, niggas are millionaires right now. Like that, I can assure you
because of Pori.
Yeah, the core sign hella dog. My nigga, we're going to make money. Take for example, Pina Yabi Rimaru. You know that song dropped twice.
Amen.
Yeah. It dropped a long time, then it didn't shake. Because bofo kamote. On TikTok, and then he called the boy, yo, let's recreate that. Let's put bofo kamote. You get to own whatever percentage. Like that's how Puri works.
Dog,
and
Puri,
I don't.
Puri, hit me up, dog. Let's do something.
Gonna put have money in them there.
No, the problem is I saw have money in the bar born, but they do a bit of research of how you. Okay, let me say this. There's an artist called Mochin in SA. You know Mochin?
Nah.
The rapper Mochin. Mochin, yeah. He's currently the dopest right now. You should do a bit of research. Mochin. I have like songs. He's dropping an album. I have songs I produced in his album. And then I said, yo, doc, just because you got beats from me, can we make a song that is going to be mine? So what I do with all these artists. I have a song with Quest I was supposed to give to MMP. And then I was like, nah. I have songs with Touchline I was supposed to give to One Take. We get it now. Why? Because I don't know. I keep One Take operator and like I can't hate on him. He's a dope rapper. I hit him up. I was like, bro, I have a song with Touchline and Ginger Trill. Because I produced their album, we got the Boys in the Hood. That shit went gold.
Yeah.
You understand? You Google that. And then I was like, yo, but I have somebody who can feel angry. He can penetrate that market in SA. And who's that guy? It's One Take. And I hit him. I was like, yo, Take, let's work. So, and then I don't know what caused the delay. I don't know. Maybe it was management from his side. I don't know. But then we still talk on WhatsApp. So it never came to life until today. I don't know why. So that's why I don't know what caused all these. You understand? But hella, I thought One Take, dope. He can penetrate the market.
For sure.
But maybe, I don't know if he's signed to Aben Soul, kind of Jang. I don't know.
He has a little setup there.
For sure, I feel that.
Aben Soul. Aben Soul again, get record label.
It's a shop, but obviously I feel like it's owned by Morph. I get it's Morph.
Yeah, I know Morph. Yeah.
But Morph likes hip hop. He's a hip hop guy. So, you know, I guess he signs guys. I don't know what type of contract it is.
The deal,
You know, if it's a recording contract,
free clothes.
You know what I mean?
Because even at some point in time, they signed drama.
It's under my fear soul.
My fear soul.
Bro,
so you don't know the type of contract they have. Is it a publishing deal? Is it management?
And then after drama, it was also Baxen, eh?
He left real quick.
Mare, matona again, I push it in my fear soul, right? Drama boy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess getting back to the conversation, I was still on the corruption point in terms of addressing problems. I think the transparency can really help with any feeling of corruption.
Yeah.
You know, like if we know the rates. I mean,
Yes.
preparing for this episode, I was looking for what they would call tariffs or whatever. I couldn't find them. And I'm looking for them. Like
And
I'm
it's one-
looking
it's
for
one
them.
of their core
It should
values
be
then.
there. You know,
They said they are
That's what they
transparent.
said.
Exactly.
And I was trying, maybe it's
I'm
there, but I
here
couldn't find
also
it. but-
looking at this, right? It says who should apply for a music license? Any venue or business that plays background, recorded, broadcast, or live music in public must get a music usage license from COSBOTS. This includes businesses and people such as the following, right? And then after I read this list, you must let me know how the hell they're going to enforce this. Radio, cool. Pubs, live music venues, who knows? Shopping malls, cinemas, car washes.
Car washes.
Bro, you know how many car washes that are in my
In
hood?
Gambia, we have over 2,000 cars.
Bruh.
And who's going to be enforcing these?
More
Yeah, who's at the car wash?
Who's
like-
enforcing?
Oh, you are playing this music.
all right. Like, I hear you.
Come on, my friend. Ow.
Nah, bro.
Trains.
Trains. They say
NGOs,
trains.
Trains. Non-profit organizations.
Mm.
Concerts and exhibitions.
Mm.
Any other establishment that plays music in public.
Mm. They have to pay.
They have to pay. Television broadcasters, nightclubs, restaurants, retail stores, hairdressers, mobile service providers, as in Orange, BTC, and Mescom, should be paying a blanket license. DJs.
This must be Rex also, like on those blankets.
Minibus taxis, churches,
My God.
Bro.
Literally everywhere.
Yeah.
If you drop anything, bro, drop some music in the church, you know what I'm saying? You gotta pay, dog. Community schools. It's here. Schools are supposed to pay.
What's the source, by the way?
This is on the COSBOTS website. Dog, this is on the website, bro.
Yeah.
Schools, community-based organizations, music festivals, any public show that makes use of music. Who's enforcing this?
No, how would they
That's
like,
the real question,
bro? And that's a lot of money on the table.
That's money on the
Even
table.
for them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But now you see, if we had a tool
Yeah.
to manage.
to manage
this
all
is
these things,
Yeah.
a school can actually log in and say, we playing this.
we playing
place."
this,
sure.
that.
And then when as COSBOTS, you do
Yeah.
what? Go through that tool and say,
Yes.
okay, this is this.
Also, what I'm getting from this is kind of like a money grab if you think about it. If they're going to list all these things, bro, it's like for sure you know your Mascoms, your BTCs will pay. You feel me? As maybe car washes, it's just it's an addition so that we said these people should pay, but like think about the money that those companies, the corporates are actually paying to them.
Yeah.
And then they could use the excuse that it's just a list. Car washes really pay. Maybe Mascom doesn't really pay like that. And they keep the money.
And we don't know how much these people are paying.
The
Because
rates.
also, as a restaurant, we should know that restaurants are paying this much as a blanket license
For sure.
to COSBOTS.
And it's not like we know, okay, maybe Doppio Zero is paying this. It's not like they're paying that and then, I don't know, Park 227 is paying something ridiculous.
different.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
It should all make sense.
And I was also going to say about consequences. You know, like Wavy's having an event, right? I doubt he's paying a... Are you paying a license?
For what?
For COSBOTS.
You understand?
So, like, if he has an event and then he's playing, I don't know, ATI throughout the entire event, even people are landing just because he's playing ATI's music. Obviously, no one's going to be compensated for those performance royalties. What would be the consequence? Like,
Exactly.
I can just rock.
I have a...
You
Here
know
we
what
are
I'm
on the website. What will happen if I don't apply for a license?
What are the charges?
Criminal
What are the
sanctions
penalties?
for non-compliance.
Hey, Wavy dog.
Watch
Hey,
out.
man, watch out, dog.
for what?
After you shall be guilty of an offense and upon conviction are liable to a fine not exceeding 20,000 or to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 10 years.
What?
So the police will actually get involved in shit.
Apparently.
Sounds like
Yeah,
it.
they'll come
On a
on.
second
but is this
conviction,
happening?
any person shall be fined 30,000 to 5 million or imprisonment for a term not exceeding 10 years or both.
Why?
Is that happening though?
My nigga.
How are you going to enforce this? Why are the guys at my car
Yeah, because
wash
even
still out here? They play music every day.
and they'll just say, no, we weren't playing it.
Dog.
Exactly. How
Yeah.
can you prove that we were playing the
Yeah,
music?
well, you hear.
Were you here?
What if you are at the car wash playing your own FM? You see now.
That's a good question.
1000%.
You understand? What are they going to say? You are playing local music. Yes,
Yeah.
it's on radio. So
For sure.
you want to charge me to listening to your own FM?
And maybe I was just listening for my own indulgence.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening. I wasn't playing it to attract customers or anything.
This whole thing needs to be taken down.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a mess,
Yeah,
man.
we need to engage the right people. Right people, I'm not saying artists who failed to be successful. No, we need banana ba eleng hore ba thaloganya bo tsenya motho eleng hore he's hungry as well. What is he going to do at another?
And that's the thing. Kana motho a tshwere ke tlala. As soon as he gets a chance, he stops thinking of, growing the industry. Kana the other guys.
Focuses on his problems.
Yeah, and he's like, okay,
Raba
these-
itse hle man.
hey,
Yeah.
Raba itse ba le
they're
bantsinyana.
dropping 20K on me every meeting. So I just sit there,
Me
boys.
kgang e ya 20 Benz di out. 20 Benz o duela gore motho wa ireng senke.
That's what we really
Just to
want
pull up
know.
to the meeting
And do
line
what?
and do what?
Yeah. And also, like also, people, like I was saying, the CEO allegedly is getting like 100 bands. But this is a non-profit thing. You know, allegedly. They said in 2017 they were
Last
getting
time
100 Benz
107.
per month.
Yeah, 107,000.
That
And
guy makes $1 million in 10 months.
And I would say, like, I heard someone say it's still the same today.
We are
But it's
never
like-
going to get an artist more rounding and not rich off these things. Dog.
Yeah.
We will never.
And that's like, he's getting paid from the money from licensing and royalties.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Take
And
it-
get your bag and everything, but I'm sure he wouldn't be mad if other artists were thriving as well. But because it seems like it's like 10 artists who are making money off COSBOTS
Yeah, but
and then no one else. you
Take,
know?
for instance, the awards. Song of the year more rounding. Oh, Taboka.
Mona. It's fun.
was that 10K num?
You understand?
Was
I
that
mean, like
10K?
from Yaran FM.
Some of the year.
And
Some of the year.
let me tell you,
Obana in Namibia.
if I can, we have a problem, dog.
My nigga, you
We
know,
have
in
a problem.
Namibia, I forget what the awards are called, but my boy was telling me that in Namibia, Song of the Year, 100,000 and a car.
In SA it's like 250.
Yeah.
Mzansi give 250.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it depends. Or is this the metros?
Oh.
Is it the Saha?
Oh.
Is it Wabon?
Mobile budia was it guy. Kona le bomo agere.
Hona le
No,
bomu,
you won.
lidi ya.
You wine.
Apart from your name.
Yama.
No, I'm talking about the Yamas. Kids on hell.
Bomu.
No.
Yeah, Bomo doesn't.
Boom,
You know what?
I see that. No,
I've won.
but I see that was the dog.
Yeah.
Why? You know why I'm saying this?
Mm-mm.
Moto kona go nominate to Agapina 2018.
Go bomu.
I swear to God.
Let me tell you something. When I won my bomu,
My nigga. I swear to God.
when I won my bomu, I won it for the the album that I dropped in like 2016, right?
Mm.
I was against, I think it was Scavenger even.
Who's that?
Scavenger, the presenter.
Oh, which category?
He's changed now. Now I think Scavenger can
Kabelo.
The presenter, yeah.
Yeah, that guy. Majaivan.
Eh.
I'm not sure if it was Scavenger or Hatikemang Polo Hall.
Polo Hall too.
Ncha.
In
My homie from Pico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Ncha, actually. Ncha wa rapper.
Yeah, he does.
So so I won at the end of the day, right? Cool.
Before you continue, for you to win an award, is it by votes? Can I go or what?
Honestly, bro.
And if
Bro, you know what they told me?
Are you able to
voting?
see this?
I want to see who voted for
voting?
me.
You understand?
Let me tell you something also. Mind you, guys, Obana, that text item, the SMS thing, that's how these guys make money.
Exactly.
Yeah, text.
Blast
Yeah,
SMS.
like as you vote.
Yeah.
As you vote, those guys chow money from
I guess it's true pull up
Eh,
and
true
vote.
pull.
yes. And a normal
Imagine you have 5,000
SMS
votes.
costs how much to send? Like 50 tab or something.
Yeah.
So that 150
Mm-hmm.
is split between whoever's doing the blast
awards and
SMS,
all
what
that.
thing,
Oh,
and the radio
yeah.
station. So as people vote like this, the station is getting paid
Yeah.
on Sarar Geraya. So
In the
already
process. What?
it's already tricky. You know what I'm saying? And like the artists, we don't know how much of the money that is coming in that the artists are getting.
Yeah.
Right? But I want a Bomu. Reason I didn't go right now, the reason I can't show you Bomu, it was
actual
hip
award.
hop album of the year. Right? And at the time I was Emo Ski Mask. It's very simple. When you register, you write your name. The person who is going to give you or get the award made for you reads your name and
From the register.
thing. He doesn't hear it over the phone, right? They spelled my name Amo Ski Maski. Like ski twice. Got a mask, a butts in your eye.
At the end, yeah.
And then when I went there and told them, yo, you guys spelled my name wrong on the award. Yeah, what they know, you can go and fix that.
Go and engrave.
Go and engrave. That's what they told me.
That's what they tell you. Imagine.
Bro. Let me tell you another thing also. The Yamas, when we won, I think it was Hip Hop Song of the Year, Kawai So Faded. We had a meeting before that, right? And we were having a discussion about like the actual award, like the actual trophy. Guys, you guys know that when somebody wins a Grammy, when a song wins a Grammy,
They gave you one.
everyone.
One.
Right now, that thing is at Ben T's crib.
My nigga. There's a producer guy here. We do the solo auto. You know him.
Yeah,
I know
that's
Solo.
Otto.
Grammy nominated.
Shout out Otto.
On Namo Block 7. Yeah. Produce.
He's on Summer Walker's album.
He has an actual certificate,
But
dog.
then they won, right?
From the
Yeah, he won a Grammy.
He
didn't
won,
Yeah.
Bro, he
He
has
won.
an actual certificate.
from the Grammy Association.
understand?
Late Amo Boys. So
Bro.
he's not the only one. Emo Beats
Emo
produced
Beats.
for Coco Jones.
Shout out Emo
Coco, yeah,
Beats.
Emo.
Coco Jones is another R&B singer. Emo
Hey, but
Beats.
he relocated to
Emo
SA,
Beats, and then
right?
he's from Zambia. He stayed in Bots for a long time. Panana, I think he relocated.
Yeah, I think he's in SA.
SA. Hasimotsane. Mari, he was in Bots for the longest
Yeah,
time.
we embrace him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have a
We have
song
people
with
who are
Emo
talented,
Beats.
dog. Do you know
Summer Walker.
Let me tell you
Produced by
something.
Solo Otto.
This guy, there is a guy called Flex the Ninja.
Yes, sir.
You know Flex, right?
I know the name though.
You know the name. Hey, he's probably the best producer. According to me. Like, now I respect that guy. As a producer,
For
he's
sure.
probably the best. He's up there. But I can tell you that he's never won an award.
Dog.
And if I can
that's
tell you the
crazy.
hits he produced, Kana
Nigga.
Kwati, dog, with Tato Jessica, with Vizo, with Ben T,
Sasa
with
Class.
this guy who went to SA, Wapini Azaka, Katama.
Yao. Benaman, yeah.
Now it's crazy that Flex has never won any award.
He's
Yeah.
never. Even drama Takilas now, I did dog.
Yeah.
So don't be, yeah. So
Also,
these
award
award
is
things-
funny, bro. Like, I'd never know how these guys decide. Because, like, now guys, I've been in the industry a long time, and I feel like now I'm on the tail end. Wow, that guy's coming in, that guy's going out type thing. So sometimes I don't want to say things because it's like, okay, what if I'm getting in the way of opportunities? Me hell. I feel like if I don't say something, especially now, it's just going to be weird. But I've always wondered, how does Yarona FM pick the winners? Do they actually check votes or what? I remember at some point I was nominated for Best Social Media. That year, Boogie Sid won. I was like,
Okay, wait. Can't talk about best social media.
what the hell? Like, what's the criteria?
Also, deviating a lot.
Yeah.
This is a whole topic in itself.
That's what I wanted to say. I was like, awards. We get in closing. This is a whole different topic itself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, award. Like, yeah. So I think in closing, if there's anything you wanna.
Yeah.
I'd say in closing, bro, there's Impra, there's Samro. Impra and Samro both take international.
It's also Capasso. Ed Capasso.
Capasso, I
Yes.
get. Those people all take international registrations. Now, if you're registered with another performance rights organization, you can't be on COSBOTS. Or if you're on COSBOTS, you can't be on another one as well. So I don't know, bro. I don't know if the best advice is to say register at SAMRO or IMPRA. Because at least at SAMRO or IMPRA or
Capasso, yes.
Capasso,
Yes.
you will know where your money is coming from, where your song is playing, everything like that.
Yeah.
At COSBOTS, it's more of a guess. You know,
Yeah.
one day you're getting 15,000, one day you're getting $5, one day you're getting 5,000.
Yeah.
They're e-walleting you, they're
Dog.
doing this. For you to even register your music, there's so much actual papers that are involved, bro. And it's the wildest thing. Even like, let's say Buti produces something for me. And we are even in the same city. We still have to go linking up, going to the police station, going to this, signing a whole bunch of, making letters.
Yeah.
Bro, at SIPA, they ask for a letter from the studio. I'm like, bro, it's me.
Yeah.
I'm the studio. What do you mean? You know, so they need a letter from Stu and all of these things where I just feel like, bruh, it's tough, you know? So,
Yeah.
but I will say your music is better off registered than not registered in general.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Well, in closing as well, I would encourage you guys to go register your music. It's important to copyright your intellectual property so that you never know. You can get a deal from Choppy C, but there is a pina or more adverting or whatever. So, Scanyas, I say, go register with COSBOTS. Make sure you get your money. Make sure everything is clear. It's signed. So yeah, that's pretty much that. And there's a masterclass that I'm gonna be doing. I'll invite you guys so that you come set up there. I'm gonna be teaching people about the music business side. I'm gonna be with my homie Tex Ramohoba. He's gonna be he's done a lot in the music industry, you know, the music business side. So I'm gonna be teaching that. There's a lot that we're gonna be unpacking. So yeah, we will share the flyer, everything, come learn at zero cost, so that we make money. Rona as producers, we don't make money, dog. I don't want to lie to you.
Absolutely.
We don't make. So shout out to my homie Zeus again. He called me to come and do a whole scoring for his documentary, climate change. Yeah. Zeus hit me up, come do the scoring for my documentary. And yeah, I think that documentary was also sold to BTV. He paid me for that. That's dope.
Shout out Zeus.
Shout out to Zeus for that. So yeah, that's that.
Yeah. I'll just say, like, with this conversation, I think having a part 2 would be nice with a representative from
Definitely.
COSBOTS.
I was there looking at everyone on the board.
Shout out, give him a shout. I'm playing. Don't give him.
No, I'm not gonna. Give us Mawatona's
So it's like, I think one thing, we need transparency, and you know, like I say, I anticipate there's a lot of corruption happening, but as long as we have transparency to prove that there's no corruption, at least it'll also give us an idea of how we can further help. So that's all I want, like just more transparency and maybe a representative to come to the podcast to speak their piece, because this is generally what people think. So
also there's a brother of mine we do about the fresh. Somehow he was hormone the most senior COSBOTS. Apparently he got suspended or whatever. I think this is a good chance for us to invite him, and maybe he will enlighten.
He can enlighten,
you know. Yeah,
for sure.
So we'll definitely try hook that up.
If you see me right now, that must mean that you watched until the end of the video. So firstly, thank you so much for watching until the end. If you haven't yet liked the video, please make sure to leave a like, because you watched until the end anyway, so you probably like it. Also, more importantly, leave a comment. You watched the entire thing, so your comment will be very valuable to us as to things we can change, people we can bring on, topics we can discuss. We actually read your comments and we would actually appreciate that feedback. With that said, I hope you catch us on the next episode. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, because that will help the algorithm push our content to you so you don't miss out on any future episodes. With that said, thank you. This was No Reason Given. Yeah.